Hi everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another fun-filled, exciting video. Today's video, I'm going to show you why I don't use my 4-way wedge on the Eastonmade Ultra log splitter here. But before I do that, I want to give you an update on the repair I did in Monday's video. If you didn't see that, I'll put a link to it on the end screen. You can see the bolts here. You can the one on the left. It has, when I was tightening it up the other day, and by the way, I did get a lot of good suggestions in the video, and most people were saying use some Loctite. But what I tried to do the other day is I put the lock washer right next to the head of the bolt. But when I was tightening it up, it just would not go all the way tight, and it just kept spinning. So that tells me that I stripped it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, Andrew, if you're watching, we'll probably, we'll see how long that holds. If it falls out, I think Andrew's going to have to send me this pusher assembly, which I believe this block is, there's a plate in between there that it's mounted on, and he'll have to just send me a new one of those. I don't think there's enough metal to drill it out. Plus, I don't have the tools and retap it with a 9/16 tap. So that's what's going on with that. But right now it's working like it with that being real loose like that. The other side seems to be holding. We'll see how it goes. All right, back to the video. As you can see, I got this block on there that I use for the thumbnail picture. And just by looking at it, I would say it's probably 11 inches in diameter. And the way I like to split my wood is anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. And you can see that poplar that I split down there. I did that with a single wedge, and I was able to control the size and shape of the pieces. Yesterday, I split all this cherry, and I would say they ranged anywhere from, I would say, 4 inches in diameter to maybe 9 inches in diameter. And I end up getting a lot of pieces like this. And I'll do a demonstration on the splitter here in a second. But I got it all split and stacked. But like I say, I get a lot of these little pieces, which is fine. It burns good, but that's more work for me to load. And then some customers don't want any kindling. So that's what happens. Now, you've heard me use the saying bundle grade wood for my bundles. Well, these cherry blocks that I cut at the honey hole, these are what I consider to be 4-way grade blocks. If my suppliers brought me all blocks that look like this, no smaller, no bigger, I could use a 4-way all the time. But if anybody's did firewood, you know that's just not practical. So let me set this up here on the tripod and go over there and give you a demonstration. And we'll see if all these come out good. If they do, I'll grab a couple smaller pieces just to show you what's going on. I left this out last night, and of course it rained, so it's hard to start this morning, but it should be good now. I don't know if water got inside the carburetor or something, but it's running just great now. So we'll fire it up. These are kind of big, but they're within my tolerance. This one might need to be hit again. perfect size. why I don't use it. Sometimes it spins out, doesn't split all the way through, and then I gotta run it through again anyway. Look at these. Look how small that is. I mean, it's okay, I'll ship it, but I end up getting like 30% pieces like that. I got this at the maximum height, which I believe is 6 inches. So if it's just barely above that, then that's when I get the kindling. Well, that's perfect. 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 Yep, perfect. But the block has to be perfect. Another reason I don't use it that much is the pieces come off so fast I almost need another guy to throw the wood or stack the wood. I'm not saying there's a design flaw in that. It's just that my preference and how I want the wood to look. And the only way I can make this somewhat work is if all the pieces are like 10 to 12 inches in diameter. Maybe I should adjust that down one more notch. It's manually adjustable. The guys that have the hydraulic ones or the other Eastonmade splitters that do that, then when you get the smaller piece, you just raise this up and send it through and split it in half. That was close. That's on the smaller end.
I got a customer that wanted smaller split pieces, I definitely use this. Got about 6 more to go. You're wondering about my shorts? I'm going to be ordering about 4 or 5 pair. I haven't bought clothes in like 2 or 3 years. I got 2 big rips and two of my 5 pairs. Half the zippers don't work. I need to buy some new clothes. I had it sewed up, but it breaks. Well, correction, I have bought clothes, but it's been only shirts or hoodies. I haven't bought pants or shorts in 2 or 3 years. Well, this is a long one. It is nice when you get 4 nice pieces on one stroke. split it in half. These are 4 perfect pieces. All right, folks, there you have it. Show you what I got split.
And that's why I don't use the 4-way. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for making it to the end. We'll see you at the next one.